In case you're wondering why I'm sitting in the car here recording this video, is because I just came from my son's school after dropping him off, and I thought about something, and I decided I should pull over and share my thoughts, my opinion, and my advice. Today, we have so many people who are depressed, who have basically given up on life. They feel stuck, they feel like they have no hope. But what I want to say is, we live in the most developed nation in the world, the wealthiest nation in the world, United States of America. So I want you to start thinking about a lot of things that give you stress, that depress you in a different way. A lot of times, people get stressed out because of different reasons. Of course, it could be marital stuff, it could be financial struggles, many different things. But I want to tell you something that will help you next time you are dealing with a situation. And this is what I'm talking about. Anytime you are faced with a challenge, try to think about someone else, think about other people. Because if you have food in your refrigerator, you have a roof over your head, and you're not worried about any of those two things, I assure you that anything else that comes is much easier to deal with. There is someone somewhere in this world who has not been able to eat for days, who does not know where the next meal is coming from, someone who slept in their car last night. And in fact, those who slept in their cars, they are the lucky ones, because there are others who slept outside, others who slept in the cold. So, really, what reason do you have to complain? You came into this world with absolutely nothing, and you will leave it with absolutely nothing. I can tell you that anything else in between is pretty much noise. So, when you think about other people rather than yourself, that's when you realize that your situation is not as bad as you think. And as human beings, we must be kind to others. And more than anything else, we should be kind to ourselves. So if I know that someone else is doing much, much worse than I am, and then here I am complaining, and I allow whatever it is that I might be going through to stress me so much that I end up with depression, I end up with anxiety. How does that help me? And what does that say about me? I'm not trying to say that, we are selfish for thinking about ourselves. No, you should think about yourself. You should try to make your life better as much as you can, but at the same time, always be grateful. I have been I have been in many different countries where you find that people are smiling. People seem to be happy, but then when you look at them, you're like, oh my goodness, how can these people be happy or appear to be happy living in the conditions that they live in? And it boggles your mind. But for me, it doesn't surprise me because, number one, I was not born in the United States of America. I came here as an adult, and I know what struggle looks like. So I don't know who this message might be able to help, but I just want to tell you that your situation is not as bad as you think it is. And anytime you're feeling down, you're feeling sorry for yourself, try to think about other people, whether it's people you know or people you don't know, you have never met. Just try to think about someone else. Imagine someone who just learned today that they have stage 4 cancer, or they have known this for a while. They know that there is no hope for them. And no matter what, this is it for them. So how should that person feel like? And even if you're facing such a challenge, I want you to start cherishing life, because life is awesome. Life is beautiful. Despite our political noise in this country, United States of America is an amazing, amazing country. There are some things that you will never be able to erase. They are out of your control. So don't let them affect you. For example, I've been in this country for 2 decades, 20 years. As a black man, as an African American person, or an African person, I have never ever experienced racism. And sometimes when I say this to people, they say that, oh no, that cannot be true. How is that possible? So here is how I have not experienced racism, and you can apply this into your life in any aspect. For me, the way I think, unless you tell me clearly with clear words that you are doing this, you are saying that to me based on how I look, based on where I come from. Otherwise, I always take whatever comes to me as someone else's problem. So, for example, someone talks to me in a degrading way. There's no way my mind can allow me to think that, oh yeah, it's because I'm black, it's because this person is white. No way. For me, the way I look at it is your problem. What is it that this person is going through that would make them act the way they are acting? So, me by thinking about whatever someone might be going through, it takes away the stress of me thinking that, oh yeah, it's because I'm this, because I look like this. No, that's not my problem. It is your problem to deal with. And in fact, I would cherish a moment like that, because if it's a reasonable person, it gives me a chance to educate them, to share something with them that they might not have thought about before. So, because of my mindset, I have not had a bad day in the last 5 years. I adopted this mindset that I will never ever have a bad day for as long as I live 5 years ago. And to this day, I'm yet to have a bad day. And I decided that for as long as I live, I will always, always be grateful, and I will never have a bad day. You might ask, how is it possible that someone can live their life without ever having a bad day? But what's going to happen when you lose your job, when you lose your loved one? So, am I the first person for that to happen to? Was I born to work for a certain corporation? From the moment that you are born, well, when you're born, you don't know, but after you grow up a little bit, you understand life a little bit more. You know that the time that you came into this world, there is also going to be the time that you leave this world. So between those two dates, there should be no surprises. Nothing should happen to you as a surprise in this life. You must expect anything and everything. And if you adopt such a mindset, I'm telling you, you will never ever be disappointed in your life. Only you can disappoint yourself. Remove expectations from other people. Some people get mad because, oh, I called this person and they didn't call me back. Oh, this person has not called me in forever. It's because you're expecting too much. If you call somebody and they don't call you back, you have all the power in the world to not deal with them again if you don't want to. You did not sign a contract with anybody to be hurt. So you should understand that you are in charge of your life. And if you want to live a happy life, you must remove as many expectations as you can, and always, always be grateful, no matter what. It doesn't matter what your situation is, make sure that you are grateful and understand that there are so many people who are going through much, much worse than you are. So That's my message. Thank you very much. And I hope that makes sense.